Jim, I think you need to fix your mic again.
That's a lot of feedback, yeah.
It sounded almost like dubstep there for a second.
Okay, would anyone like potions of prolonged power?
Me. So much
Okay.
me.
If you do, come see me. Just initiate a trade with me. This is Malcow, and tell me how many you want, and I'll hook you up. What do you want, David? I've got plenty. I've got 120.
I'll take 120. No, like, 20.
That was a mistake.
110. Come on, you gotta leave some for the rest of the group.
Nah, you guys should have come prepared.
Hang on.
All right, let's start with some of this trash. We've got 3 polls, and then one of my long explanations, and then what should hopefully be a pretty easy boss. I should also note that for the rest of the 3 remaining fights we have are different enough from LFR that it's worth paying attention to.
What if you've done it before and you watch the videos and have read WoW Head?
Then you may yo-yo. Or whatever it is you were doing that other time.
Yes, I was playing with the yo-yo. I'm not sure how you died.
You didn't have Shield of the Righteous. So, this fight is... The most important mechanic for this fight is Thaddeus 2.0, if you're around for Lich King. You will get marked with either Fel or Holy. I don't know what it's called. It's a debuff. Let me get the actual spell name.
Fel Infusion?
Yeah, Fel Infusion, Light Infusion. If you are on the Light Infusion, you're going to get on this side of the room, where there's the marker. And if you get Fel Infusion, you're going to go to the other side where the green marker is. However, you're going to stack behind the tank. So ultimately, we're going to end up somewhere around Moon and just behind Moon for the Light Infusion people. If you get hit by the wrong type of damage, so if you get hit by fire damage when you have Light Infusion or vice versa, or you stand by someone with a different infusion, you'll both get Unstable Infusion or Unstable Soul. Unstable Soul will make you grow big and have a bomb countdown over you, when you have about 2 seconds left, you're going to jump in that big hole in the center of the room. When the bomb goes off, it will do a knock back and knock up effect. So you want to make sure you just run straight towards the hole. So if I was Junitaro, I would turn around and run off. You don't want to back up into the hole. It is imperative that you get knocked. You run into to get the hole for the explosion because it's bad. The two main tank mechanics are Hammer of Creation and Hammer of Obliteration. Basically, the light infused tank will go first, and everyone will stand behind him, and after Hammer of Creation, the Fel infused tank will taunt, and you just taunt off on each other. It's pretty straightforward. Now, the main trick to the fight is phase 2. She will teleport across the room to the opposite side, somewhere around here, and stun everyone for 1 to 12 seconds. Mainly, don't start running towards the boss until you get stunned or just after she teleports, because the stun is proportional to how close you are. So if you're right next to her when she teleports, you have a 12-second stun. And this is like LFR. You see there are 3 lanes on the floor and 2 little dividers. She will spawn 12 waves of 3 orbs, one on each lane, going in either direction. And surprise, surprise, you have to pick up the orb that matches your color and not pick up the orb that doesn't match your color. The best way to do it is to stand on one of these dividers where you don't have to get hit by the orbs, and then jump out to pick up any orbs that match your color and run back. She gets a damage shield, which we need to burst down after she teleports, and then interrupt her spell. It is... and that's basically the fight. She just repeats back and forth from there.
Isn't there we have to stand on one side or the other of her?
So you have to stand on the side of your color. So if you're light infused, it's on this half of the room. If you're Fel infused, it's the other half. And you want to stand right beneath the tank. And there is a grace period, so she will occasionally reset everyone when she casts an ability called Infusion. You have about 5 seconds to readjust. So when Infusion goes off, check your debuff. If it's different, just run straight to the other side. Any other questions?
Let me drop a cauldron here really quick.
Yep. Everyone get a flask, drink, and grab another.
Again, if anyone, I'm going to pop over to the side. Anyone wants Potion of Prolonged Power, initiate a trade with me. I'm under star, and I'll give you some of those. I've already given a couple people. When would you like Bloodlust?
We're gonna do it after the first phase 2. I'll call for it. Let's actually split the raid, so about healer, Jim, some DPS run over to the fell side, and then Duke, and then some other people over here with me. Not the entire raid. Yeah, that's fine. It's just a rough split because otherwise it gets weird. All right, everyone's ready? Countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal.
Watch your debuff.
I did not choose my fate.
4,
Neither will you.
3, 2, 1.
Whoever is light infused, tank first.
Beware.
Got it.
And then after the hammer, switch.
Beware. Your kind will be cleansed from this world. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence. Flesh is meat.
So, yeah, we can win up.
Unnecessary end. My vigil continues. But who is it I see?
That's weird. I didn't think tanks could get... So the only way that happened is potentially someone didn't watch their debuffs, and they need to move quickly.
And you don't have to run around the back of the room. You can run like in front of the boss.
Right.
Like
you can run
if you have
directly,
the other debuff, you can run directly in front of the boss to the other side.
right, or just run right through her. But you need to move quickly, so... unless a tank is about to die, nothing is more important. And even then, I would probably say the tank probably has a defensive tool. So as soon as you see that infusion go off, adjust. Jim, if you want to use Savage Roar, that might help. Another thing for the phase 2, if you are a caster or a healer, one of the best things you can probably do is run towards like the melee area and just stay on one of these rails, because the act of picking up an orb of your color is an AoE effect. So if you're near someone who does it, you can get the healing buff. And that way you don't have to worry about moving to pick it up.
So you're saying just run down these rails down the middle here, and then instead of worrying about picking up your color.
Yeah, go like one of the melee should be able to pick up the orbs of the right color. So if you just stand on the rail near them, as we're bouncing back and forth, you'll also get the buff.
Excellent. Okay.
And the other. I don't have Savage Roar. Do I have? Is that a different name?
Could be a different name.
The movement speed one.
Yeah, that's why I just described it.
Stampeding Roar. My bad. Savage Roar is the feral cat thing. Sorry. The other thing that's important for Phase 2 in general, it is more important to avoid the... Oh, that sucks. It's more important to not pick up the wrong color and trigger the bombs than it is to pick up the buff. So if you're not sure, don't do anything and just stay on the rails. Because we don't need the damage buff to get through the shield. Make sense?
Roger.
We also had a bomb go off once or twice. I don't know if that was people were sort of getting ready to wipe, but no matter what, if you get the bomb, a few seconds left to run off into the center. Incoming.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul.
Switch positions.
Confusion.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Want to stand behind the tank to absorb the hammer.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Your kind will be cleansed from this world. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Using Tranquility.
Lust.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, 3, 2, 1. Beware. I did not choose my fate. Neither
4,
will you.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, 3, 2, 1. Beware. Flesh is meat. You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve. To serve the master.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Unnecessary aid.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Flesh is weak. I did not choose my fate.
4, 3, 2.
I think we just lost too many people too early.
Beware.
Yeah, it's okay. I think it's probably worth still getting some practice, but we can wait.
3, 2.
I think if you just jump off, you'll save a repair cost. Maybe.
Unnecessary aid.
Give it a shot.
That does make sense.
Your world's hope dies.
I know that works for Kill Jaden.
It's a long drop.
It is.
Yeah, should be achievement just for that fall.
Mm-hmm.
We get a mark on Duke, please. Thank you.
Yeah, it might clear the marks in the fight. So one thing that we should adjust is when I say you need to be behind the tanks for the hammer, I mean like directly behind. Like the raid should be stacking up behind the tank because it's a pretty narrow cone. At least it looks like. So try to make sure we're stacking. Like you should be able to draw a line between Maiden, tank, and you. Any questions?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul.
Confusion, switch
Four,
sides.
3, 2, 1.
Light infusion should be tanking first.
Beware.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
How'd that get turned around?
I started off with Fell, and I had aggro.
Yeah, let's get Duke up.
am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
I'm using Tranquility right now.
Four, three, two,
Torment
one.
of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Flesh is weak.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
We can wipe, so.
Flesh is weak. You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
I'm trying to die. I just jumped down the hole. It's taking forever.
It'll take about 10 minutes.
It's a long.
Who is it I serve?
By the time you get hit the bottom, we'll be wiped again.
So one thing about tanking, it doesn't matter who pulls first, but as soon as his infusion gets out, whoever is the light tank should taunt. And then you can start alternating on hammers. So the way it works, it always goes hammer creation, then obliteration, and then back and forth. So if you get light infused or yellow, you need to taunt first to start the rotation, and then taunt off after each. So if DJ pulls, so what happened there was DJ pulled, was tanking, and then after infusion he got fell infused. So what we should do there is, Jim, you would taunt there, go to the light side, tank hammer of creation, and then DJ would get hammer obliteration. And then you just alternate from there. It just gets, you just need to, it randomly picks who starts the tanking order, and then it's standard after that. So that's why it's a little different than other fights.
I'm trying to stay behind the tanks for that cone, but the only problem I'm having is I can't. They're too far away sometimes that I ain't getting any hits in.
All right, that's good to know. So tanks, if you could just edge up a little bit closer, so that way. And if you have to stand on the tank, that's also fine. But if the tanks get a little bit closer, you can get behind them from the hitbox. But
okay.
Yeah, if you have to, just stand on top of the tank.
Okay.
Okay, everyone's ready? Infusion.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
That was me. I jumped too late. F.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend.
4,
A
3,
sacred charge
2, 1.
to serve the master.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Lust. Infusion.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
3,
Beware.
1.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
I don't know where DJ's body is.
His body is at the bottom of the well.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend.
So let's just use this as practice for a little bit. See how far we can take it.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve the master. Flesh is weak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Unnecessary end.
Alright, jump down.
I did not choose my fate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Unnecessary end. Your world's hope dies with you.
That wasn't bad though. It was the better run, the better of the run.
Yeah. There's this is basically a mechanics fight, so we just need to see it and get used to them, and then it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, she hit me several times with changing of the auras there. I wasn't expecting that to change so many times.
Yeah, it happens pretty quickly. I'm checking out something real quick.
So it looked like you could jump down with quite a lot of timer left.
Sorry, that was real quiet.
It looked like you could jump down with a lot of timer left, about half timer from what I was seeing.
You can. It's better to do it. There's a couple of different reasons why you want to do it with as little time as possible, but you do have extra breathing room here in normal.
And in hard, or in heroic, and then you have we had to get about 1.5 seconds or something.
Yeah, in heroic, the thing that's the slow fall mechanic isn't here. But it's also like that time you're spent falling is time you're not doing something else. Let's actually do one more attempt, and then we'll take a break to work out these technical issues. All right, on you, tanks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Jim, take it.
4, 3, 2,
Jim, take it.
1. Beware.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Gonna use Tranquility again.
Infusion.
Jim, take it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two,
4,
1.
3,
Beware.
1.
Unnecessary end.
Infusion.
Take it.
4,
No, take it, Jim. Take it.
2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two, 1. Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence. I did not choose my fate. Neither will you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Take it, Jim.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Infusion.
4, 3,
Taunt it back, Jim.
1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Rude, you gotta take that into the middle, man.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
You will burn in power you
4,
cannot
3,
comprehend.
2, 1.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. Flesh is weak. A necessary end. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2,
Unnecessary
1.
end.
Beware.
You can wipe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Your world's hope dies with you.
So one thing I actually had wrong about the tanking, it resets after every infusion. So it's not just taunting back and forth. It's basically just like the start of the fight after every casted infusion. So after infusion, whoever is light infused should pick it up. I didn't realize that. Alright, everyone's ready.
Five, four, three, two, one.
You will not disturb the Master's work. I did not choose my fate. Neither
Four,
will you.
three, two, one.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Using Tranquility.
Lust. Infusion.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, three, two, one. Beware.
Infusion.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
That was me.
Four, three, two, one. Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred
Out.
charge to serve. To serve. A necessary end.
I'm down.
Four, three, two, one.
Beware.
Unnecessary end.
Alright, let's wipe.
Four, three, two,
4,
one.
3,
Beware.
1.
Flesh is weak.
4,
Destruction.
Know the torment of a soul divided.
Four,
Your
three,
world's hope dies with you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Perfect.
Hey, Alex.
Is this an AoE fight or not?
Single target.
Okay, so I'll stick with Rend.
Alex, do you know the fight?
Unfortunately not. So I'm willing to step out if you guys want to get more intense in. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you say step out.
No, this is Thaddeus 2.0. Have you done this on LFR?
Nope.
You're going to get either light infused or fel infused, and you're going to then go to the left side see the yellow marker, or the right side with the green marker, and get behind the tanks. And whenever she casts Infusion, check and swap sides. She'll teleport to the other side of the room and send out these orbs. You want to pick up orbs of your infusion color and avoid the ones that aren't. If you get big or get targeted by unstable soul, at a few seconds left in your debuff, run straight into the circle. You'll fall down, the circle being the hole in the middle of the room. When the bomb explodes, you'll get knocked back and knocked up. So that'll put you back on the field.
Okay, so the debuff or whatever matches the color of the room I'm supposed to be on?
Yeah, the side of the room. So she's going to switch sides. But we're going to stay on that side. So Fel is always on the right side of the room if we're facing her right now.
Okay, so Fel is green, and the other is going to be purple, I assume.
Yellow. I'll get rid of purple.
And stay behind the tanks?
Yes. Or on the tanks.
Tank is blue and moon, correct?
Yes. Although they might clear that. Yeah.
So she's going to be standing either where she is now or, I guess, directly in front of her across the pit. Is that right?
Yeah, so she's going to teleport directly across the room. But depending on how things go, she might adjust slightly, but just...
Okay. So stick with the group that doesn't match my color. Just kidding. How much DPS is... I mean, this is a high DPS fight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but focus on mechanics first.
What's your item level, Alex?
921.
I think you'll be fine as long as you hit it a few times.
Oh, and when she teleports across the room, she puts up a shield and starts channeling an ability. When the shield falls off, kick it.
Okay, so interrupt. It sounds relatively straightforward, I suppose. If I can recognize my colors.
It's green or yellow.
I don't know. My son knows those colors. I'm not sure if I know those yet.
Well, then come get your son to play for you.
I should. I need some gold.
Yeah.
Do we have any lock candies or whatever they're called, cookies?
We do have a warlock.
Thank you.
Let me give you a potion.
I will take potions.
Okay, let's see. I'm Malcow. What side are you on right now?
Green.
Okay. Meet me halfway in the back. What do you need? Or what do you want?
I mean, healing
Prolonged
potions are always
power.
nice, but
You want
yeah,
int,
whatever Mike said.
strength. What did you
Strength.
say? I'm sorry.
Prolonged
Strength.
power is what he wants.
Countless armies is strength. 10,000 scars is stamina.
Give me strength.
Strength, okay.
Thank you.
Do you want any... Do you use potions of prolonged power?
I have not raided in a long time, so I don't even know what those things do.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of them. They're 2,500.
Just link them.
Yeah.
You could do that too.
When I say lust, you use a potion of prolonged power.
Got it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But I'm going to change talents around. Okay, I am ready.
Everyone read Flask. All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, and I can't remember if he said this or not, but on the hammer, stack behind the tanks, so we can all absorb that.
Yep.
Hammer thingy.
Okay, sounds like stay on my side of the color and stay behind the tanks and jump in the pit when I'm really big.
Yep.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What lies below is not for mortal eyes. Know the torment of a soul.
Confusion, switch sides.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence.
Using Tranquility.
You want me to lust?
Lust. Confusion.
Torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
I did not choose my fate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two,
4,
one.
3,
Beware.
1.
Your kind will be cleansed from this world.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve. To serve the Master. Know the torment of a soul divided.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
Know the torment of a
Fusion.
soul divided.
4, 3,
Taunt Jim, taunt.
1.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
You will burn in power you cannot comprehend. I am compelled to ensure the end of your existence. I did not
Infusion.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Four, three, two, one. Beware.
Infusion.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I have failed the makers.
4, 3, 2,
4,
1.
3,
Beware.
1.
Can I just say how embarrassing this was for me?
Sweet.
It's okay. Did you die to a bomb?
No, I died from falling damage. Of all things.
Elevator boss sucks.
Did you fall off?
No, I got... When I got hit... When the bomb exploded and I guess, flew back up, I died from that falling damage.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
What is it? Okay. On the elevator.
Oh, death.
So is that the first time you downed this boss, or because it went very clean?
It was smooth.
That's because we just wiped like 5 times before you logged in.
You were the key, Alex.
Well, you know, timing is everything.
It's a big mechanic fight.
Yeah.
You guys made it look easy. Are you sure we're not on LFR?
Yep, we're on LFR. We just hacked it to make it look like it's normal.
Well, I'm happy to say that I think I beat Brian on DPS.
That's not hard to do.
Well, total damage, rather.
Hey, I did 76,000 DPS.
Woohoo!
Usually I do more.
Slacker.
I outdamaged you.
You're a monk.
I hit things for mana.
Exactly.
Alright. The way this fight works, I'm going to focus on tanks first. So, generally speaking, this is actually goes beyond tanks. So, he has an energy bar. When it reaches 100, he knocks the ground we're going to be standing on, and we go down to below ground. Honestly, this is something that you're going to have to hopefully see once, but if you can do this on LFR, if you see the video, it would make more sense. Tanks, for phase 1, you're going to be alternating on tanking Maiden of Valor and tanking the Avatar. The Avatar has an ability called Desolate, and on 2 or 3 stacks you're going to swap. If you're tanking Maiden, what you want to do is one of these 5 pylons, which I'm going to mark with orange, will start to glow. You want to position Maiden so she is on that rail between the pylon and Avatar, as close to Avatar as possible. So if orange was activating, and it's a pretty obvious effect, you want to try to position her so she's around red. And then pawn off whenever the Avatar tanks has 2 to 3 stacks. There is a beam coming out of the orange pylon, and you want to make sure she's getting hit by it. Now, abilities for everyone. If you are... The main things are Unbound to Chaos, which puts a swirling dying under you, and you just need to keep moving until the end. So that like puts 3 or 4 of them on the ground. Rupture Realities, you want to run away from the raid, or run away from the Avatar. You want to be around the orange marker for distance. And then Shadow Blades. If you get targeted by Shadow Blades, try to point them away from Maiden of Valor. So that way, because when they go off, they hit you and do a knockback. And if you knock back the tank, bad things happen. So just if you get hit by Shadow Blades, run away. Run away from the tank. DPS, when the Maiden starts casting Purification something, Cleansing Protocol, everyone's going to swap to the Maiden, and when the shield breaks, you're going to interrupt Cleansing Protocol. And then we're going to switch back to Avatar. Feel free to cleave onto Maiden as necessary. And we want to make sure that Maiden dies before he reaches 100 energy. So I will call out, hey, just nuke Maiden. But that shouldn't be necessary. On the ground phase tanks, whenever he casts Rupture Reality, he blows up some of the ground. So you want to drag him to the corner of the room. And then just keep pushing him as close to the lava as possible. Honestly, I just want to see the fight and get people used to it. So unless there are any questions.
Always the same one for me. When would you like Bloodlust?
When we're on the ground in phase 2. So when we land, I'll call for Lust.
Excellent, thank you.
Any other questions? Yeah. We'll worry about lava positioning and all of that other stuff. But for now, I just want people to see the fight and start getting used to it.
Are we going to extend the raid for Tuesday, or are we just going to try?
We'll probably do a fresh, because get more gear for everyone.
Okay, just curious.
I think everybody in the raid has over 900 average item level. I'm not sure how much gear people are actually getting.
What was that, Ricky?
I said everybody in the raid has more than 900 average item level. I'm not sure how much gear people are actually getting.
Oh. Well, the set bonuses should be better than gear level. Should. But that's good to know. But we can discuss this later. Malcow?
Yes.
Are you back?
Yes. Was I gone? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I apologize.
That's cool.
Shame on you, Katie.
All right.
Slacking. My bad.
Incoming.
5, 4.
Yeah. Positioning Maiden is the most important part. Wow. If you want to bring Maiden closer to the boss, that's good. Keep running. Run away from the tanks with Shadow Blades. Run away.
Beware.
Swapped him.
Move Maiden.
Far right side.
Alright, switch to Maiden.
Beware.
Then back to Avatar.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Swapped him.
Duke up.
Beware.
Maiden.
Swap.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Back to Avatar. We're gonna get knocked down.
Left side.
Oh, this ain't good.
This is when we would lust.
So how did he get full health again?
Maiden was alive when he reached 100 energy. Oh, Dark Mark, we need a stack on, sorry.
Stack on purple. When he does Rupturing Realities, tanks go out into the lava.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Oh, sorry, now, Jim. You have to drag him out into the lava.
You have to drag him before he casts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. Everyone jump in the lava.
First jump on me with the Dark Mark.
So to put it in perspective, ideally he should be around 30% when we get knocked down.
So what happens if you kill Maiden? Yeah, what happens if you kill Maiden?
Maiden is blocking the thing that's charging his energy.
Oh,
So
okay.
he will go quicker into phase 2.
So it's really a balance of getting Maiden down while getting his HP as low as possible before he reaches 100 HP. Okay.
And if you do it absolutely perfectly, there are 4 cleansing protocols before you get knocked down. Because he passively generates energy. But ideally, we should be looking for 3. And then after the 3rd one, you might just stay on Maiden and kill her, depending on how things are going.
Someone help me summon, please. Thank you.
I think 2 stacks. I would follow what DBM says. We're probably only going to do 1 or 2 more attempts. Just wanted to get people to see this fight.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away. Beware.
Move her to middle.
Swap.
Cleansing protocol, DPS main. Back to Avatar.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Swap it.
Far right side.
Beware.
Cleansing protocol, maiden. Back to Avatar.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Move her back.
Left side.
Alright, Alright, now drag him to the corner and left. His energy bar now is when he's going to cast Rupture Realities, so around 80, 70 energy, you can run him out. This is a good practice attempt.
Who's got him?
I do.
Only one tank should go out. The lava hits really, really hard. Alright, go dance in lava. So, yeah, only whoever's actively tanking should run him out. Everyone else should run away.
Does he have a cleave?
4,
No.
2.
So I should not be eating melee hits.
No. Did you get hit by melee?
Yeah.
After the tanks died?
It was right after the first lava.
Then yes.
Okay.
Let's do one more attempt, get some more practice in, and then we'll call it for the night.
Sounds good.
Again, making good progress. Tanks, if you need me to use Provoke, just let me know. Provoke is the monk taunt that gives the target a speed buff. So I can help with positioning Maiden.
What percentage was Maiden at before Avatar hit 100?
30%-ish.
Okay.
We were pretty close. So if we had done everything right, we probably would have gotten one more cleansing protocol and probably gotten Avatar to the 40%, 45% range, which is doable for sure. Incoming.
Are we killing Maiden too fast?
3,
No.
2, 1.
Middle left.
Beware. Run away, little girl. Run away.
We're off too fast.
Beware.
Middle.
Swap Jim.
Maiden.
Beware.
Interrupter.
Back to Avatar.
Pick Avatar or Maiden Jim.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Over one to the right.
Swap.
Maiden. Back to Avatar.
Swap after this.
Beware.
Far side, mover.
Swap.
Beware.
Cleansing ritual. Protocol. Burn her, and then just keep killing her.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Didn't get interrupted?
She still had a damage shield up. So that wasn't enough damage.
What happened?
We needed to clear the shield. We didn't DPS her fast enough.
Alright, but you can wait. And then, Cootie, just so you know, you can actually shadow Rupture Reality. Click with Shadow.
Yeah, I did. I hit it too soon, and it wore off right as he casted it.
Got it. Alright, we'll call it here for the night, and we'll resume this on Tuesday. It'll be a surprise whether we're continuing or fresh. Thanks, everyone.
Good progress.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks all. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Thanks,
Good night,
everyone.
y'all.